Hey guys, we are here at the Digimon Finals and we have...
Aaron.
Nice. And what did you do today?
I top 32.
With which deck?
Mirage.
So let's go to the list.
So I played for the eggs, the 4 Bukamon. This is pretty broken. Just swing with jamming all every turn. It's actually quite insane. 4 Gomamons. A little bit controversial. I see most people play at most 3, but this card was really good. The fact that you get to strip something is insane in the mirror match, because then if they evo over like a pseudo, you can just strip it out. But also, just being able to have this on board and then evo over a level 4 just puts a lot of pressure, because they can't really clear out your board then, which is quite good. 4 of the EX4 Gaumon, pretty standard in the Mirage deck. And 2 Modokis. This card was okay. I didn't like any card in this spot, but I didn't want to play just 8 rookies, so we went with the 2 Modokis. It could have been the Searcher Gao or Siako as well. I think those would have also been fine. But this thing did win me 1 game against in Swiss against Melga, but that's about it. For level 4s, I played the Gaugamon from EX4. This card's pretty good. I guess it's good to note that both of these inheritables were used a lot. They're really, really stupid. 4 of the BT13 Gao. This card's like mid, but you kind of have to play it. You want more Gao names, and sometimes it's good. Sometimes you get out the Tamer and you push with it, but as I said, it's not the greatest. 1 Lana. I wanted to play 1 hybrid, and I wanted to play 1 more level 4. I decided to play this over the Kuma, and it did come up because of the jamming, and the jamming did come up. You can also do stuff like put under the Gaudamon to ensure that you gain the memory, so it's like essentially it's the 1-cost evo. And you can also actually put under the Goma to just have Gomas under. One thing you could do as well, but I never did it, was evo in your normal stack if you have the Goma under, and then you just put under another Goma, and then if they try to clear your stack, you're like, oh, I have double Goma.
That's crazy.
So I quite liked Lana over the Kuma. For level 5s, I played 3 Pseudomons. Someone please help me get the last altar. This card's insane. I almost wanted to play a 4th one. Carry of the day. One thing though is be careful with evolving over it, especially in the mirror match, because they will just strip it and you'll lose 3 memory. Sadly, I had to do that in my top 32 match because I needed to draw an out, and he had Goma in racing, and it's like, I can't really do much. 3 of the BG11 Macau and 1 of the EX4 Macau. So I guess before the hit, this would have been just 4 of this, but honestly, with more testing, this card has been performing very well. The blocker does come up, and it does allow you to like stay on Mirage if you're not killing with the Mirage a lot better. Like you can do stuff like swing with this, go Mirage, and then unsuspend, have blocker, and lead them up 1 sometimes, which is just insane. And it's about it. And most of the time it's like the same amount of damage, so that didn't really apply. The one thing this card does have over it is like just the bounce. For example, you can bounce floodgates, and also just bounce, so your Mirage always bounces to security, which is of course going to be relevant. For the level 6s, I played 4 of the Best Boy Mirage. This card is insane. It's a floodgate and an OTK enabler, which is crazy. And 3 burst mode. 4th one didn't come up except in, I guess, maybe top 32. I don't know if what I would have drawn would have been a 4th one, but I got it most of the time when I needed it, because it's just the last card you need, and sometimes you can just stay on Mirage as well and just floodgate people out, so it's not that... I don't think it's that necessary to play for. I frankly think it's bad, because you will just brick it. This deck is actually very bricky. That's it for the Digimons. And
so let's go to the Tamers.
So for the Tamers, I went with the pretty standard 3-3 split. I call this the concession. I honestly didn't, because in my head it's like, okay, one should be better. I should play 4 of one and 2 of the other, but they just came up at different times. You want multiples of this, but you always want to start with this, so you are at 3. I think if there's going to be a 4th one, it might be a 4th of this one, but I would still want to play 3 of this one, so it's hard. I think 6 worked out very fine, just empirically. I didn't do any math behind it, but it was good. Also, these are like very actually key in the second matchup, because you just want to spam these out so that you can like pressure with your level 4s and level 5s without having to commit to level 6, which
makes sense.
Yeah. And then you just want to go Mirage for like last security. For the options, I played the 4 memory boosts, 4 trainings, and the 3 full moon meteor impacts. So, first of all, this is insane. You play 8. This is just the best. Mirage is the best at playing what I call the tiki-taka, where we just put each other at 1, because that means that their hand will increase by 1 every turn, because most of the time they're also going to be playing trainings or boosts or like something that just breaks even. So it's just going to result in this inevitability where you just kill them from nowhere. And the full moon meteor impact was insane the whole day. Sometimes it gets stuck in hand, but nothing you would have had there would have been better. The one thing I think is a little bit controversial is that this could have been an ice wall, and I believe most Mirage players are on the ice wall, but in the mirror match it felt like mid. I could like do it to stop them from killing me one turn, but it's like only if I drew it as a one-off. And in security, this card was like way better. You just win if you have this in security. Though I wouldn't normally be playing cards just because they're good in security, but as I didn't like anything in this spot. Like any extra level 3, 4, 5s was and 6s were what's the word? Diminishing returns. I didn't feel like I would get something from it. I would actually just be sitting with extra levels in my hand and wouldn't really help. So I decided to just play 3 non-engine cards, and this one was really good because it also in the mirror match. How you usually sometimes will play it out is that, oh, my opponent doesn't have any banks, then I will go into the Mirage and now they can't play their banks. Well, this is an out to that. So that's also why I was really trying to draw this versus the mirror in Top Cut, because if I did this, I would have been we would have probably been still be playing.
So thanks for the decks. Do you want to do any shoutouts?
Yes, there's a list of shoutouts. Shoutouts to Rasmus and Kevin for borrowing me cards, as well as Amanda. Thanks for the Gomas, even though I did change them out for the max spoils after I was told I could do that. Thanks to Frozen, Candy, Psycho Feather, Bowls for being my playtesting partners. And yeah, it should be it. I hope I'm not forgetting one. Shout out to all my opponents. You were all very nice. You as well.
Thank you very much.
And yeah, it was a great run.
Thank you very much, and see you at the next event.